traders, good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world watching this. It is about 9:30 Sunday night. I don't typically make the Sunday night update video. I think I did something on Twitch on the mobile last week, and to be honest, I tried on the it's much better on the desktop. So I'm going to try and continue to work that out, but it's not. I mean, YouTube works. Obviously, it's not a live stream. I'll be getting better internet probably. I could probably do it this month. I think it's all ready to go with the cabling that the NBN Co have finally sort of sorted out. So we'll finally be able to get fiber optic, which is really good. We'll see how it goes though. I probably shouldn't be too optimistic. It's the Australian government, so yeah. Alright, so I've got up here the Aussie dollar, and I think I've discussed this already in yesterday's video about how this was a failed sell trade down here. I took the stop loss out, and I'm sitting in the pound yen and also the euro US dollar. So look, to be fair with you, will I be taking another trade next week? No, I won't be, unless these two move in my favor significantly enough that I can move the stop loss to break even if it goes 1% in my favor, or if it loses, I will take another trade. To be fair, that's okay, because if it's 4% in a week, I stop trading. If it's 2, I will, still look to get into other trades. All right, so let's take a look at the pound. The pound to me is still a sell trade. There's the 55-day moving average there. So I've sort of stopped using the Bollinger Bands. It was more like training wheels for me. Again, this is interesting. I mean, it has been holding consolidation for some time. Interesting how it closed on the daily there, the weekly. Very neutral close on the weekly. So we'll see what it wants to do here. Obviously significant support down here. The low was 1.34858. So we'll see what it wants to do. Hair's looking pretty disheveled. Probably should have washed it. Didn't. But yeah, so I mean, you don't even have. You just look at the lows and say, well, what do I need to see? I mean, something like this would be really sweet, just busting through that, closing near the low, and that would trigger me to put in a pending sell order. Pun the dog as well. If you can hear, that's my dog crying for attention, but everyone's in bed. She'll go to bed eventually. She's just special, and that's it. To be fair, now the main concern is it's going to be a very tight stop loss placement, because that's 55. Is that 55? Let's check before I didn't know. Well, yeah, it is. So that's where the stop would be. So pretty tight stop loss. That's where the stop goes. So I don't. That's something I do keep as a rule. And what I also have up here is I just been sort of dabbling this in a demo account. Is the Bitcoin contracts that you can get with BitMEX, and it's freaked out. So this is interesting. It's a 1 minute chart. I've just been doing a little bit of this. This is a demo account, but it's interesting what it's doing right now. I'm going to include this in the title. That's clickbait. I mean, I've genuinely actually been doing this. I opened this account. It's a trial with a company I'm going for a job with, so we'll see. It's pretty frantic. I mean, it's interesting. Now let's go to the 15-minute chart. What's good, BitMEX? What's good? Goodies. Wow, look at that camera. That's crazy. It's crazy. Interesting. Anyway, it's freaking out now, so sort of push my internet to the limit, which is a disgrace how slow my internet is. Yeah, so look, the pound US dollar is still potentially a sell trade. My main concern, though, is I wouldn't get into it, next week if these are still going in losing positions, especially the euro US dollar. Obviously you're bargaining on US dollar strength, so USD CAD had a pretty heavy hit. I'm not sure why the reason. I'm not going to really look into that, or it's just technicals I look for. It's what I back tested with, so I like to keep things scientifically sound with what I've done in testing to what I do in live trading. And the USD yen. The USD yen's interesting. A little bit of strength there to in the week on, sort of. Yeah. So look, I mean, the main watch is probably the pound US dollar. Personally, again, like I've said, I've got to see the euro move heavily into my favor to want to do that. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Bye for now. Happy trading, and enjoy the week ahead.